I'm going to use this opportunity to maybe pitch ArizonaCoyotes.com Bachelor with Oliver Ekman-Larsson and maybe 25 beautiful women from the Arizona area, maybe a couple from Sedona, sprinkle in a couple Tucson, and I think we could really, this could take off.
Yeah.
Would you be willing?
I would be in. I will be more than happy to do that, actually.
You heard it here. You heard it here. You heard it here first, folks. I hope we can edit that properly so it doesn't make me look like an idiot. But I think we really got something here. Guys, we're with Oliver Ekman-Larsson, road tripping with Biz here in Tampa at the All-Star Game, as you guys know. And Oliver, I didn't mean to outdress you, but I guess my apologies.
You look very handsome, Biz. You always do. You're a good-looking guy.
Thanks, Oliver. I appreciate that. I want you to take me back to growing up in Sweden. What was that like?
I mean, obviously, I grew up in a small town. It's called Tingsryd. Lives 3,000 people there, so it's really small. So I kind of know everybody in that town. So it's a pretty special feeling when you go back every off season and spend time there.
A fun fact: I didn't realize your grandfather played for the 1972 Olympic Swedish hockey team, and he was also a defenseman. Was that the reason why you got into hockey, or were your family always into it?
Well, my dad played too, and my dad's brother, so I think they kind of forced me into hockey a little bit. I didn't like it at the first time, and I was crying every time I stepped on the ice, and my mom and dad, they told me like, we're not doing this. And
Come on.
Yeah, so we stayed away from the ice a little bit, and then once I got older, I kind of wanted to skate again.
And it's great to have you. I'm glad you stopped crying. Now, I guess we could start walking here on this beautiful boardwalk. Some other things that I learned about you this weekend was that maybe when you were crying and not wanting to play hockey, you were playing soccer and also tennis, which you're very good at.
Yeah.
You can keep walking.
All right, I kind of have a hard time doing two things at the same time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're guys. We're going to stop and talk.
I mean, growing up, we had soccer in my hometown too, so I played a lot of soccer. I actually played till I was like 16, and I had to make a decision if I was going to go with soccer or hockey.
Another sport, tennis, and you're really good at that. You're pretty humble, but you said that you're very competitive, and you might have gone pro if you would have stuck with it.
I mean, I kind of regret that I told you about that now.
There's going to be a lot you regret after this interview is over.
Yeah. Tennis was probably my favorite sport, and I think if I would have stuck with it, I would be pretty good at it.
Do you remember the first road trip we went to Detroit and we hadn't exchanged numbers yet?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story for them?
No, why don't you tell that story?
We hadn't exchanged numbers yet because it was his first season, and he wasn't that cool. So I texted him with Google Translate in Swedish, pretending I was Nick Lidstrom. Eric Lidstrom. Cut, take two. And I thought I had you. I thought I had you hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, but
for a bit?
I mean, a little bit, yeah. I mean, you had me 2 texts in, maybe.
I'm almost thinking you went to dinner alone that night, and you just don't want to tell me to give me that benefit of the doubt.
I was waiting for Nick to show up, but he never showed up.
I got you. We're gonna move on here. Other athletes that you've looked up to, David Beckham. Well, you got the tats, you have the looks, you dress well. You just need your Victoria Beckham now. Is there any potential woman in sight?
No, not yet. I mean, I'm still looking for the right one, and hopefully I will find her one day. But I'm kind of happy being single because we travel a lot, right? And so I kind of like the alone time. You're
a humble guy. There's no question. This may be a bit awkward. You have 2 really nice cars. You seem like you're a car guy. You have a Lamborghini, not a big deal. And then a really nice Porsche. Panamera. Obviously, you're a car guy. Just what's your dream car? Other than the one you have.
Yeah, no, I think Lambo is obviously a car that I like a lot, and I've been fortunate enough to have 2 of them.
There's like no way to talk about it with not sounding like a.
I'm sounding like an idiot, right? So,
I just teed you up to make you look bad.
But it's nice to not be humble once in a while, I guess. And
Oh, this is awesome.
But yeah, no, I like cars, and I mean, you only live once, and at the same time, I don't think I'm stupid about it.
No.
Saving some money too, but you gotta live a little bit too, right?
Oh, I love it. I mean, there's a saying in the locker room, you got to spend it. I got to play with you that playoff run we had when we got beat in the conference finals, farthest the Coyotes have ever gone. That was special for me. Talk about your experience.
No, it was just special for me, like just coming into the league, and like I didn't expect much. Like I was just happy to be in the lineup and still nervous, like being around you guys, the older guys, and but we had such a great group of guys, and that's probably one of the best year in my career right now, and that's why I'm playing. I want to go far in the playoffs and win something.
Oliver, I got one last question. It goes back to your draft in Montreal. What a city to get drafted in, first of all.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So every time I go back there now, it's like bring me back to the draft, and I had my family and my grandparents there. So that's something that I will remember for the rest of my life, and it was pretty special.
Oh man, at the Bell Center too. That must have been amazing. You probably stayed in at night too.
Well, I did. I was puking after that draft.
You got sick?
No, I was so nervous because I didn't know if I was gonna get picked, you know. And I got picked pretty high, and obviously,
come on,
I didn't speak English or anything, so it was kind of hard to do all the interviews and all the media stuff. So yeah, I didn't do very good after that draft.
I think we're going to wrap it up. Oliver, I've had so many great times and great memories with you on and off the ice, and should we hug this out?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I miss you. I miss playing with you, bud. Sorry, guys. Did that get weird on you? That's it for today. I'm going to start crying here. Let's get a little emotional.